are on to the next video in the 7 ways to improve the quality of your eggs. And we are up to way number 4. So to recap, we have covered ways 1, 2, and 3, all of which have to do with your fertility plate. Remember, you cannot out-supplement a crappy diet. Today's video is about supplements, and I'm gonna get to that in a second, but let's continue to recap. So ways 1 was getting enough protein in. Way number 2, eating good quality fats. Number 3, getting in 6 to 8 servings of vegetables each day and making sure you're getting in good quality carbohydrates to keep your blood sugar balanced so you can get pregnant faster, so you can make better quality eggs. If you don't eat good quality protein, good quality fat, and antioxidant rich fruit and vegetables, you are not gonna make good quality eggs. It's just how it's gonna go. And as you age, your diet and your lifestyle are gonna have more and more of an impact on you. So although we can't improve the number of eggs we have left, we can really impact the quality of those eggs. Remember, your first line of defense is the food that you eat. Your nutrition is your first line of defense. And today we're going to talk about supplements, which I know a lot of you are on and probably overwhelmed and probably taking too many and may or may not be properly absorbing them, and they may or may not be impacting your fertility in a positive way. So I'm going to distill it down for you, because remember, I've been at this for almost 16 years. I've helped thousands of women. I wrote a best-selling book on optimizing your fertility that has helped thousands and thousands and thousands of women. And I myself got pregnant naturally in my 40s. I know what works. I know what doesn't work. And I'll tell you this, a 2-week fertility cleanse does not work. Taking a ton of supplements and not changing your diet or your lifestyle does not work. You need to make adjustments on every front. And my 7 ways are gonna cover every front, from nutrition to lifestyle to mental, emotional. All of those ways matter. And I could have called this the 37 ways to improve your egg quality, because there are so many things you can do. And in your PDF, in that booklet that we made for you, there are more tips than I discussed in this video, so make sure you download that. There's also a Q&A that goes along with this free mini course, so make sure you attend that. Make sure you ask questions. Make sure you bring your questions to that Q&A, or contact my team about your questions before the Q&A so I can answer them if you can't make it live. Leave comments and suggestions in the video below, in the links below. Let me know how else I can help you. Let me know what's moved you, what's inspired you. And please know this, take your time with all of this. I broke this up into daily videos because I want you to introduce these tools one day at a time. And eventually, as you introduce all 7 of them and stay with them for the next 90 to 100 days, you are gonna have balanced hormones. You're gonna feel better, you're gonna look better, you're gonna have better quality eggs. I promise you, because I've seen it across the board. As I always say to my girls in my secret Facebook group, and they're on the journey with you, in trying to conceive and in one of my courses, and I always say to them, it's the frequency and consistency with which you do these things. It is not a 2-week fertility cleanse. It is not a 30-day fertility cleanse. It is a lifestyle change. And that takes time. And that takes you, slowly shifting things, not feeling all the pressure to do it all at once, because you feel enough pressure, I'm sure. And you feel enough failure in your body, I'm sure. So slow and steady. Be easy on yourself. Again, it starts with diet and it builds from there. And my focus in this free mini e-course is not to tell you what to avoid. I got that all in the book. It's to tell you what to add in, because what I've seen is if I tell you what to add in, you'll slowly begin to avoid what you need to avoid, because you're adding in all this new stuff, so you don't have time for the other stuff. Kind of genius. This does work. you can improve the quality of your eggs. You can improve the quality of every single cell in your body and impact your health and your vitality. And that's what this program is all about. I'm giving you the 7 ways to improve your egg quality. And with that, it improves the quality of every single cell in your body, every single cell in your uterine lining, every single cell in your fallopian tubes and in your uterus and in your gut, every single cell in your body. So your health is going to thrive. And as an extension of your health thriving, your fertility will thrive. Your egg quality will improve. All right, let's get to way number 4. We are going to talk about my 2 most important, most imperative, most crucial fertility supplements that you need to be taking every day for better quality eggs. And you should really just be taking them every day anyway, because they help improve health and vitality across the board. And if you're in a partnership, same sex, different sex, I don't care, bless you all, your partner should be taking it too, because it helps everyone's health and vitality. Okay? So the first supplement is not really a supplement, it's a food, because as I always say, you can't out-supplement a crappy diet, right? So food is where we start, but this food people don't love to eat. So you can take it in supplement form as well. Now remember, I was a research scientist before I became a practitioner of Chinese medicine. I am a complete nerd. I am a Western medical research nerd. And that's good for you, because I've researched what are the most important things you need to do to optimize your health, improve your fertility, improve your egg quality. And I got it for you. I looked back over the years, over the decades. What were women doing 20, 30, 40 years ago when they were still having children in their 40s, those accidental babies? What were they doing differently? And I figured it out. A lot of it's on your fertility plate. Things like bone broth, things like fermented vegetables. Those are things that we don't really have anymore that we were having. Your mom, your grandmother always had chicken soup on the stove. Your great-grandmother always had chicken soup on the stove. They always had a little fermented like chutney or kvass or sauerkraut as a part of a dish. And you know what else they always had? Organ meats. Yes. Liver. Liver is my fertility secret weapon. I've been using it in my practice for 10 plus years, and it's been helping women get pregnant. I myself have been on it for 10 plus years. It helped me get pregnant in my 40s. I know it can help you too. Liver is one of the most nutrient-dense foods that exist. It is nature's B complex. It is filled with all your B vitamins, antioxidants, really good quality fat, and it needs to be part of your regimen. I recommend 2 grass-fed liver pills a day, or you can eat 3 to 4 ounces of grass-fed liver a week. Either one works. Your partner should take it too. It's great for sperm quality, and as I said, if you're in a same-sex couple, it's still great for your partner because it's great for her health and vitality. So do it. Liver. Again, I prefer this brand, Dr. Ron's. This is the one I take personally. These vitamins are from my vitamin cabinet. I take 2 of these every single day, unless I make the delicious liver pate recipe that is in this book. And then I don't take my liver pills because I'm eating the liver pate. Again, you can eat 3 to 4 ounces a week or take 2 pills a day. Gives you everything you need. Liver is also an amazing source of folate, which you also need for fertility and for a healthy baby to grow inside of you. And that's the next supplement we're going to talk about. So everybody talks about folic acid. Folic acid, your OBGYN talks about folic acid. Your fertility doctor talks about folic acid. I have news for you. Chances are you can't digest and break down folic acid. And you need to be sure you're taking methylfolate and not folic acid. There's this thing called the MTHFR genetic mutation. I'll say it again. MTHFR genetic mutation. Upwards of 50 to 80% of the population have it. And what it means, if you have it, and you can test for it, you can get a blood test for it, or you can do the 23andMe, the genetic testing, see if you have it. If you have it, I have a copy, my husband has a copy, so that means my son has a copy. We have 1 copy each in our family. Some people have 2 copies. The more copies you have, the more compromised you are in taking folic acid and making it into the utilizable form, folate. So even if you eat folate-rich foods like liver or spinach or kale, and you take folic acid and you have the MTHFR mutation, you're not going to absorb the folate because the folic acid builds up in your system, blocks your ability to absorb folate from your foods, and you become deficient in folate. And if you're deficient in folate, your egg quality is compromised. And when and if you get pregnant, the quality of your child is going to be compromised. When we have deficiencies in folate, we see learning disabilities, developmental issues. So I want you taking a really good quality methylfolate supplement in addition to your liver pills. I want you getting in about 800 to 1,000 micrograms of methylfolate a day. That's also, you could say 1 milligram or 1,000 micrograms, same thing. I take, in addition to my 2 liver pills, I take this supplement, Thorne Methyl Guard Plus. The recommended serving on the back is 3 capsules. I only take 1 because 3 capsules has 2 milligrams of methylfolate. That's too much methylfolate. You don't need that. Too much methylfolate is not necessarily a good thing. It can make people feel wonky. So I don't recommend it. Work with your doctor if someone is very familiar with MTHFR and they can put you on the exact right dose for you. But for the purposes of this video, I would say you stay at 1 milligram or less of methylfolate a day, between 800 micrograms to 1 milligram methylfolate a day. So I take 1 of these a day, 2 liver pills. I do not take a prenatal. If you do take a prenatal, you need to check the ingredients and make sure it does not have folic acid in it. You need to check every supplement you take. A lot of the fertility aid supplements that are out there have folic acid in them, and it's a big no-no. Because again, if you have the MTHFR mutation, which 50 to 80% of the population has it, you can't break down that folic acid that's in that supplement, so then it sits in your body, becomes toxic, and disrupts your ability to absorb folate from your fertility diet. And then you're deficient, and that's going to impact your egg quality. That's going to impact the quality of the child that you make. So you need to be taking 2 liver capsules every day. And if you want to do what I do, 1 Methyl Guard Plus every day. But check your prenatal. There's some really good quality prenatals. You guys have in your PDF my fertility enhancing supplement list. So on there, I list some prenatals. Or on my website, aimeeraupp.com/Aimie'sRex, I list my favorite prenatals. Those prenatals have methylfolate in there. So you don't need this in addition to a prenatal that has methylfolate. You just need to make sure you're getting 1 milligram or 1,000 micrograms of methylfolate every single day. So this is how I do it because I do not take a prenatal. It's just such an important conversation because so many doctors are telling us we need folic acid, and women are taking way too much folic acid, and it's becoming toxic and causing problems. So you need to get off the folic acid and get on the methylfolate, and it will help improve the quality of your eggs. So that is way number 4. We got protein, we got veggies, we got fat, and now we have liver and methylfolate. Those are your 4 ways that we are going to improve the quality of your eggs. In the next 2 videos, I'm going to go over ways 5, 6, and 7. I cannot wait. And those are going to be more lifestyle tips, and they're going to be great. And remember, we're taking this 1 way and 1 day at a time. You can do this. You deserve the baby of your dreams. You deserve the pregnancy of your dreams. You deserve the health of your dreams. And I am here to guide you. I am honored to guide you. Again, bring your questions to the Q&A. Write comments below. Share with me. Let me know how else I can help you. Know that I am here for you. Know that I am cheering for you. And know that I believe in you and in your fertility and in your ability to improve the quality of your eggs. I'll see you in the next video.